Hi, this is Nikki, and I am here to do an energy read as it's the 1st of May. And so I was just doing a reading for a lady, a personal reading. And I just thought, oh, I haven't done one of these for a while. So I thought I would do one. And it is, again, it's quite lovely because, of course, it's the 1st of May. And the overall energy for the reunion is the Magician, which is basically having, basically the magic of everything. So look at all the resources. He has the wand, he's got the cups, he's got the pentacles, and he is holding the torch of light, surrounded by roses. And and the infinity over the head. And so I thought, well, I'm going to share it because it is, and I think it's very apt as to what's going on at the moment. Because what I do is I do the energy that divine counterpart is thinking, feeling, wanting, and then key thing to know. And also I've done some clarifiers with the tarot as well. So what's in head, what's in heart, what is wanting. And then the same for us, what's in our heads, what's in our hearts, what we're wanting, and then the overall union. And what I can tell you straight away is that there is a real mirroring going on, which is of course not surprising, but it is for what's going on in the divine counterpart's heads is this. It's number 7, deceiving the soul. So it is feeding in that basically that the head is saying, I need to move out of these situations because I don't want to be living a lie anymore, right? I don't want to be deceiving myself. I don't want to be deceiving you, because actually my heart yearns for you, because at the heart of you is the thinking woman, which is number 11, which is you or your twin. So they're thinking about you. You're holding the sacred book of wisdom, the butterflies of transformation. She's in the green dress. Green is all about healing heart. And the key thing to know is is the door to romance, which is number 33, which is the ascended masters. So the heart doorway has been opened. And so very much on the mind there is this sense of, I want to move out of situations, but I feel like I can't do it yet because I need to be the King of Pentacles in order to do that. The King of Pentacles is this thinking that I want to be able to have my financial, everything in place, right? Everything in place. I want to be established before I can do this. So this is what's telling me what's going on in their heads, and which is making them feel a little bit like, this kind of grey, because they're thinking, well, I have to be established this king before I can do anything, which actually isn't the case, right? And what's so lovely about this is that the crowning energy is the blossoming abundance. So it is bringing in that light to see that actually the abundance is in the connection, right? And it doesn't always have to, the material comes. Now we can also see on our side then, because what's going in our heads is also money, is also about creating stability, is also about opening the door to manifest money and manifest stability and manifest golden energy and opportunities, right? And so what we're thinking though, which is, I really like this, is because it was the Knight of Pentacles. So we are also thinking about money, but also what we're thinking is, well, why is it taking so long to turn up? Because the Knight of Pentacles is not an overly fast, it's not an overly fast energy coming towards us. But that's why this message is so great, because it's saying, it's okay, don't worry, everything is there. The doorway to abundance has been opened. The blossoming of abundance is on its way, supported by the divine energy. Because in a lot of these cases, abundance is needed to support the relationship and to support navigating people out of their situations, right, into new situations. And so that's why on the mindset of both of us is this sense of needing to be abundant and needing to have financial support. But that's why the energy is saying, don't worry, it's on its way. So what's at the heart of them is basically you're here healing them, providing them transformation, opening their heart more and more and more to this romance, basically, into true love, into transformation. Because the energy that they're taking from the union is also, when I look at this is always the soul, which is charging forward, and the physical body is catching up behind. It's number 8, which is also endless and eternal love. Infinity, which is the overall energy for the reading as well as the magician, the infinity. So what is along with that in their heart space is this 9 of Wands and also strength. And so the 9 of Wands is basically knowing you have to carry on going, right? This is you've picked up all of these 9 wands, so don't drop them now. Keep on going, and you will have the strength to keep on going because the strength is here. Notice again that there's the infinity sign above the head, right? So in all of these 8, there are 3 8s, 4 8s already. So there's the infinity sign all over this reading, which is saying that there is going to be an endless supply of resources, an endless supply of love, because you basically started together and it's your destiny to end up together. So it's like the 9 of Wands is saying, keep on going, you know, don't give up. Basically know that you have the strength to what it takes to keep on going, to open your heart to love. Because then what they're wanting is this. And this is like, they're wanting the Queen of Cups, which is you. You're holding out this cup of love for them. And they're wanting to also be able to express that love and able to express their emotions. They're wanting for this indecision to go. It's not indecision about you. It's indecision about, I don't know which way to go. What I do know is I do know that I want to be with you, though. I want to be with the Queen of Cups. I want to be able to express my emotion. So I want to have all of the... Notice here, though, that all of the signposts lead to transformation. So it is about, you know, basically wanting this state of being in flux to go, because they don't want to deceive their soul anymore, right? They want to move out of these situations in order to be able to be with the Queen of Cups, because their soul is calling them towards the reunion. And so then for us, we have the same thing, basically huge mirroring. It's about wanting to have financial stability in order to create strong foundations, right? And we're kind of thinking, well, when's it coming? Because the Knight of Pentacles, you're giving it to me, but he doesn't look like he's moving very fast. And so that's why it's saying it's okay, because the crowning energy we have is blossoming abundance. So the overall message is, don't worry, it's coming. The next one is in the heart space. Well, look at this, because this is, again, just tells exactly what's been going on. It's a little bit feeling sad. And the reason why it's feeling sad, our heart are feeling a little bit sad, is because, you know, the doorways, we're waiting for the door. It's number 24, which is the letter from today. Again, crazy syncs. But we're wanting all of these doorways to open to the light, because we're wanting to charge forward to our soul. You know, the soul is wanting to charge forward. The key thing to know is the strategy of how this is happening is all mapped within our hearts. And so the reason why is that we're feeling this sense of a bit of sadness is because with the Scorpio moon, things have been coming up to the surface to be let go of, to realize that we are two bound together, right? And this is the ending of this heartache. So, you know, this is a constant cycle of realizing that we're together, it's okay. And then having a bit of fear and doubt about how it's all going to come together. And then we go a bit sad again. But then when we're like, oh no, it's okay, because all doorways lead to love. All doorways lead back to my soul. And then we're okay again. The tear's gone. So this is a constant cycle of what's happening. But the energy around the heart, which is why it's so perfect, is the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. Now, if you watch yesterday's reading, this is exactly the same. The Hierophant appeared because we're already in sacred marriage. And so that's why the Queen of Wands, she's sitting pretty. She's got the black cat. She's the magician. She knows that she's in a good place because actually we're already together in a sacred marriage. So then, what we're wanting is, we want to be, look at this, because it's the Knight of Swords and the woman that holds a heart. It's double four. It's double four is all, you know, stability, about grounding this love onto the planet and wanting to charge forward. Look, this knight is just like properly going for it. So we have this energy of like, what we're wanting is to just charge forward. But this is a word of caution, because actually, you know, we have to be really cautious with how we're charging forward. But there is really kind of mirroring again, because, you know, the union energy on the divine counterpart side is this action and wanting to move forward. And then we mirror it with what we're wanting as well with the Knight of Swords. So you can see that sort of coming together. But also the word of caution, because if you come together too strong, you will clash, right? So it's about just being mindful around how you offer your love and to be cautious, right? And so it's just say, look, we want the same things. We just need to chill out, basically, and just know that it's going to happen. Because ultimately then, the overall energy, the crowning energy is blossoming abundance, which is saying, don't worry. You know, I know that a lot of on people's minds at the moment is financial stability. How am I going to basically make money? How am I going to survive? How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? Where am I going to live? All of the practical stuff. But what this is saying is, look, it's okay. All doorways will open to the light, because your souls are on a journey back together, and you will be able to speak your truth because the clarity is coming. It's the throat chakra. Again, this is number 3. So clarity is coming. And ultimately, the overall energy for the reunion is the Magician. And the Magician is here to, you know, this is the alchemical marriage, you know, calling in the twin spirit to help you create the life of your dreams. You know, the energy is all here to help that abundance grow, to help the feeling of being the magician for your own life, right? So you have the creative power and the creative energy to create a new cycle in your life. And this is what this is saying. This is saying we're moving into a new cycle because we are the magicians for our own lives, and we create that alchemical marriage and the energy to make anything possible, to open doorways. So I just thought, what a great reading, because it is the start of a new cycle. And the Magician also has everything. He has the pentacles, he has the cups, he has the wands, and he's holding, you know, the eternal flame above his hand, or the wand. So remember that you're the magician for your own life. There's some great new energy, a new burst of knowing that anything is possible, and to believe in your own creative power. All right, I hope that works. And remember that when you call in your twin spirit, this is what this is saying. Call in the twin spirit, because it's right here to create the magic. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.